Good YouTube? We back again with another video. Now, I'm gonna talk about retention and your aura. Now, I thought about this for a long time, right? You ever notice when you hold on to your seed, you just gain a lot of respect. You know, people look at you as masculine, right? This is what I'm noticing. And then when you start releasing, what happens? Your aura goes down. You know, you start losing that shine that you once had. You know, when you're releasing, when you're constantly releasing, you're basically a slave to your urges. That's number one. And also, you're afraid to talk to real people, right? You're afraid to interact with real women. So here's what happens when you're releasing your seed, your aura is depleting slowly, day by day. And now that your aura is weak, this is why you have so much spiritual attacks, by a succubus, by people, right? People will try you more because, in a sense, people can feel that this person hasn't been releasing because the way how you carry yourself, right, is the way how you carry yourself. So if you're the type of guy that's out in public, he's shy, he's nervous around people, not just women, he's nervous around everybody, they're going to pick up on that vibe. And is an insecurity, because if you think about it, when we were younger, we were always scorned for watching things like this. So it makes sense that, when you get older and you are still watching it, you're still releasing, you're losing part of yourself that makes you vital. And it's it's opening you up to become attacked, in the spiritual world and in the physical. There's people who would try you. There's people who would just flat out drain your energy because your aura is not strong enough to understand, what, let me get out of this situation. Especially if you're dealing with, a woman. This video is not about women, but for example, a guy that's releasing, psychologically, he's pedestalizing them, right? He's pedestalizing them. You know, you know why? Because he's releasing his seed solo, and then when he finally gets someone that he can release with, he's going to go with that feeling no matter if this person is good or bad. So you got to understand that there's real life energy vampires out here. So the thing about it is, when you're holding on to your seed, you have so much mental clarity to understand that, hey, this person that I'm dealing with isn't really someone I should hang around with. Even, not just for relationships, friends, family, whatever the case may be. But you pick up on the subtle signs that this person is bad for my aura, this person is bad for my spirit. Because you're not blinded by your urges. Your urges make you blind. This is the harsh truth. Your urges make you blind. If you're just constantly releasing all the time, you're not focused on what's ahead, right? Because you're having so much brain fog when you're releasing. And it's like you can't see past the BS, right? This is what I'm noticing. So when you hold on to your seed and you do not relapse, this is when life starts blessing you, right? Because you're doing what 99% of people are not doing, and you're holding on. So you're being that 1%. Just for being that 1%, life will bless you, right? Spiritually, physically, mentally. You know, your aura is protected now. When you're releasing, you feel weak. Remember that. When you release, you feel weak. Your spiritual shield is down. So now you're open to a lot of attacks from people. You're disrespected. You know, this is what I'm noticing. And then when you're releasing your seed, now on top of that, you have performance anxiety, right? When you're releasing. Now you're becoming a minute man because you're so used to instant gratification. And now when you're a minute man, you get disrespected by your partner, by whoever you're hooking up with. Now, I'm not one for the hookup culture. You know, being on retention, you only have to hook up with a woman who really bonds with you spiritually. She has to be pure because she can steal your energy, right? Just because you're releasing with a partner doesn't mean that it's always good. You have to make sure that person is, genuine, pure, and, it's very important to do this on retention because you will lose a lot of vital aura. You'll lose your aura by doing this too. A lot of people don't realize just what you can relapse without artificial footage, right? You can relapse with a person who is genuinely not into you, an energy vampire. So I'm gonna end this off by saying this: when you're retaining your seed, it really helps you boost your aura because you have a lot of brain fluid, right? Your seed holds memory. Because remember, your seed is like water, right? Thick water. And spiritually, water holds memory. I was reading a Instagram post about this. Water holds memory. So if you put a bottle of water or a cup of water in the freezer and you say certain words or phrases, that solidifies, right? Water holds memory. And our body is made up of water too. So you're draining your spirit. I'm gonna end this off. Peace.